Right, this is going to be a short segment, long segment coming up. We're still in chapter 10, and there was a little footer that we didn't touch on. It's where the archbishops who were there, they had answered, and this is from the Kibber Nagas, the Queen of Sheba and only son Menelik, they had answered and said to the blessed Gregory, "Behold now, we understand clearly that before everything, even the angels, and before the heavens and the earth, and before the pillars of heaven and the abysses of the sea, he created the tabernacle of the covenant, the Kal Kidan, his word agreement. And this which is in heaven, this which is in the Samai, the Samayat, the Shemayim, it goeth about upon the earth. It goeth about. So when they talk about, they find out in outer space that there is this dark matter. They're looking for dark matter. They're trying to understand dark matter. And then they find that the black dot and the melanin. And then they're doing all these experiments to find the God particle. You see how all this kind of connects. We have to recognize how all this connects. And even chapter 10 of the Kibber Nagas concerning Zion, that last paragraph that we didn't read previously, it touches on it. But when we go to the unanimous declaration of the 318 Orthodox Fathers, here's what it said. And they now answered, and they said to him, Yea, I will. Verily, the tabernacle of the covenant was the first thing to be created by him. And there is no lie in thy word. It is true and correct and righteous and unalterable. He created Zion before everything else to be the habitation or the dwelling place, the Madaria of his glory, of Kibru. And the plan of his covenant was that which he said, quote, I will put on the flesh of Adam, which is of the dust or of the Afar, right? And I will appear to all those whom I have created with my hand, the Trinity hand of his majesty, and with my voice, the voice as the many waters, and that small still voice. And if it had been that the heavenly Zion, Samayawi of Sion, had not come down, and if he had not put on the flesh of Adam, then Egaziavihir, the word, the Kal, would not have appeared. Then the Son, the Bein Ha-Elohim, the word, the Egaziavihir, would not have appeared. And our salvation, our Madonachin, would not have taken place. The testimony or the proof is in the similitude or the likeness. The heavenly Zion, Samayawi Sion, is to be regarded as the similitude or as the likeness of the mother of the Redeemer, Kedistin Gamadium, as the mother of the Redeemer. That black woman and child is Kedistin Gamadium and Jesus Christos Getachin. Very important for us to understand. For in Sion, which is what builded, there are deposited the 10 words of Torah, the 10 words, the 2 tablets, or the Tilat, of the law, of the Torah, Jesus Christos, Yeshua, the living Torah, which were written by his hands. And he himself, Arsu Rasu, the creator, Fetari, Enkinyalela Beta Fetari, dwelt in the womb of Mariam. Through him, everything else came into being. Let us meditate on this, brothers and sisters. Stay tuned. More to come. Shalom. Rastafari. Salam Tanat. Eina Yistalin. May his grace, peace, and love abide and dwell with you always. In the name of Christ, the glory of Abba Kedus, Kedus, Kedus. Simu Yitbarek. Abba Kedus Yitbarek.